It's Joanne from Life Choice Healing. I am here today to talk to you about a few things that I've learned I want to share with you. First of all, when I woke up after surgery, I honestly did not know if life would ever feel normal again. I wondered if I'd ever go outside and play in the dirt, garden, play with the flowers, do all the things, go out to eat, travel, go anywhere, leaving the house at all without worrying. And if you're asking yourself those questions today, you're in the right place. Let's talk. Number one, the fear is real. It is. When I left the hospital that day, everything was overwhelming. I've talked briefly about just getting my clothes on was a challenge. One I didn't think I was going to be able to get past. I worried about everything. I concerned myself a lot with what can I eat? How is that going to affect what the outcome was? Those are the things, that nobody ever prepares you for. Emotionally, you can't be prepared for it. It just takes time. It really does take time. But little by little, I started coming back. And what I want to talk about today are the things that have come back, the things I can do, and who to thunk. One thing I can do is garden. I run out my garden on my hands and knees and dig up plants and transplant plants and do all the things. Riding in the car. When I left the hospital that day, getting in the car, well, and my situation may not be the usual, but I had a big old pillow stuffed between me and my ostomy and the seatbelt because that felt like the thing to do. Grocery shopping. It's been 2 years. I learned in that time that Walmart delivery was a wonderful thing, and it may have been invented just for me. I don't know. Now it feels like, let's be honest. Grocery shopping is never anything fun, but it can be done. It's a manageable, something with a manageable outcome. Going out to eat. That one scared me. That scared me so much. It took a long time to realize, and a couple of minor disasters, to realize that that literally what I put in my mouth was going to come out or push things out within, 20 minutes, half hour from the time I ate. So I needed to know how to manage that, and I have. I've learned that, if you're going to do a bag change or something's going to happen, you just best not eat for a little while beforehand. I used to think I couldn't go back out for a walk. I love to go for a walk. It was one of my bigger relaxations at one point in life, and I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen again. It has. I've done it. A big one I thought couldn't happen was church. I used to go to church religiously. I used to go to church very faithfully on Sundays, and family gatherings came from a pretty good-sized family that we gathered a lot. Let's just put it that way. We liked each other. I completely eliminated those for, I want to say the first year, but I did have an instance in between there where I did attend one, so it wasn't a full year. But, and going to church, what do I wear? You can't just throw on your good pants and go to church. It doesn't fit. It doesn't work. It doesn't come up where we wanted to go. So church, I was scared. I was so scared. And then afraid that every time because I'm a hugger, well, I am again now. I went through a stage where that was not my first choice in greeting someone. But now I'm doing it all. Going to church, giving hugs. It's not a big deal. I mean, it was, and it's understandable if that's how you feel, but it's got 2 years out. I can do it pretty good. What still is hard? Well, a lot of things. I still have difficult days. I still have difficult weeks. This has been one of them. It's only Wednesday, and I intended to do this video on Monday, and I just was so tired. It's been storms through here and bad weather, so I haven't slept good, and it's just too hard. My energy, even when I do sleep well, is less than ideal. I feel good for a little while, but by 7 o'clock at night, I'm pretty much toast. And Lord knows, public bathrooms, still my nemesis to this day. But like I told you in the last video or 2 videos ago, I actually managed it. I went out to eat with my husband. And though the bathroom I found originally was not ideal, I did find one that worked. So all of this to say that healing is not this straight line, emotionally or physically. It doesn't go right across the line like that. And I had to learn, and you will have to learn as well, that progress is important. And to document that progress, or at least write it down, a diary, journaling. I don't want you to know what your particular form is. I use journaling to mark those little progresses because they were so important. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I now can look back and say, yeah, okay, on that day, it wasn't great. On this day, it is. What I wish someone had told me, I wish somebody had looked me in the eyes and just told me life isn't over. It may be different, but I don't think that guarantees it's going to be worse. Honestly, those simple sentences from someone who had a bag on the side of their body would have meant the world to me. So the changes that have happened and the progress that I have made have been huge. I don't worry about going out to eat. I don't worry about going to the grocery store because I've done it and been successful, and success begets success. I want you to understand that if you're here and you're just started watching, or you've had your ostomy surgery, or you've had any kind of surgery, just take it easy. Take every day as it comes and rejoice over the good stuff. Make it a celebration when the good things do happen. I know I've learned too. So just to wrap things up, I want you to know that if you're here and you're listening and you're with me, I'm hoping that this gives you hope. That's my goal. You don't have to figure everything out today. Just take the next step. Healing happens one ordinary day at a time. One ordinary day at a time. And if videos like this encourage you, or you found some value here, please like and subscribe, all the things. And I hope to see you here at the next time. Take care and God bless. Bye.